Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So today we beat Real Betis 3-2 at their home. And so this is the first win since December 1st against Atletico Madrid at the Wanda Stadium when we did score one goal coming from Lionel Messi. So it has been a very long time since we won away. So getting this win tonight at the Estadio Benito Villamarin came with a lot of frustration, intensity, bad tackles, yellow cards, red cards. It was not an easy win. But in the end, we got the win and that is what matters the most. It was a very entertaining match. Barcelona came in with the right attitude coming into this game. They seemed like they knew what to do. They seemed more focused than ever before. And honestly, I'm actually starting to see the change that Quique Setién wants to bring to FC Barcelona. And I'm going to explain what I mean by that right now. So within the first 10 minutes, Real Betis scored their first goal with a penalty. And immediately after that goal, after that moment, that set the tone of the whole match, and we knew what type of game we were going to get. And in that moment, I started to see what Quique Setién wanted to bring to the table. And so we can call this like a characteristic or a trait, whatever you want to call it. This, what I'm about to talk about, is what we have been craving for since 2015, since Lucho's FC Barcelona. So 3 minutes later, Frenkie de Jong did score, which made it 1-1, meaning that FC Barcelona reacted. Yes, I know that sounds basic, but FC Barcelona reacted back. They wanted to score, they wanted to be leveled, they became more aggressive, they were more hungry for goals. They pressed Betis very well within the 3rd minute and the 9th minute because they wanted to get that goal. They looked more aggressive. This is something that we have been craving for a very long time. And so before I continue, I want to talk about this goal here. We can see that Messi and De Jong's duo came to life. We can see that Messi wanted De Jong to look for that space, and De Jong did see that, and this is what separates the average midfielders to the legendary midfielders. De Jong's movement in this play was absolutely perfect. This version of FC Barcelona is what we have been missing for a very long time. Over the past 2 seasons, we have been struggling to react when we did get scored on during these away games. Like every time, let's say Bilbao were to score early in the game, about a season ago, it would take us about 60 to like 70 minutes to score a goal back. And this right here, what we saw tonight, what we saw against Real Betis, they reacted quickly. They're like, no way, we are going to score back. We are going to level this because we have 90 minutes to play and we want to win. We want to grab a win in this away game because this is the new FC Barcelona. This is what Quique Setién wanted to bring. He wanted to instill the confidence back into this team, making them believe that they can win an away game. They can crush any team that's crossing their path, and we are in the correct path in order to make that happen, in order to become that team again. And I'm also very excited to see how Messi continues to form his duo, his chemistry with Frenkie de Jong. And I quickly want to talk about Emerson. He did play very well throughout this match. And if you guys don't know who Emerson is, he is a 20-year-old Brazilian right back who is on loan from FC Barcelona. Emerson did show moments on why Barcelona should consider bringing him back and have a shot to being Barcelona's main right back. He did have the capacity and the ability to shut down Junior Firpo and Griezmann. He was bossing that right back. It wasn't his best performance, but it was a very good performance, especially knowing that he was playing against FC Barcelona. He has the movement, he knows where to be at the right time, he has the physicality, so every time he is in that position in order to battle for the ball, he does have that physical strength in order to body someone. So I love this type of player. I love that he is very strong, he knows where to be at, and that just gives Barcelona more of a reason to bring Emerson to the Camp Nou. Now I want to speak about the lack of finish, and this is going to be like the main meat of this whole video, and that is the lack of finish, because there was moments in the match where we did create chances but we could not finish. And I'm going to give you guys 3 reasons on why we couldn't be clinical enough. And the first reason is going to be Messi. Messi did miss like about 2 to 3 chances throughout this whole game. I know that this is not the most popular topic to talk about. I know that people are afraid to say that Messi is dropping form in terms of being clinical in the final third, and Messi has been missing multiple chances over the past 3 to 4 games. But I understand why this is happening because Messi is getting older. He's not getting any younger. His reflexes, his movement is not fast enough to put those goals away anymore. In today's game, in today's modern game, you are given 1 to 2 seconds to score a goal, and Messi's body does not allow that. And this is normal. I have talked about this before. This happens to every player. This has happened to Cristiano Ronaldo, El Fenomeno, Ibrahimovic, Suarez. Suarez. So what Messi is doing now is converting himself into a full-time playmaker, a full-time converter, assister, a creator, and this is what's going to bring him longevity in the game, which is fine. I like this version of Lionel Messi. He is absolutely world-class when he does become that creator, and I'm very excited to see more of this Lionel Messi. So now I'm going to move on to my second reason on why we were not clinical enough, and that is because of Griezmann. We have talked about this subject multiple times on what's going on with Antoine Griezmann. I'm not going to talk about this for too long. So Antoine Griezmann was nowhere to be found. He continues to show that his best position will forever be that center role, and so that's that. Griezmann was nowhere to be found, and that is why we were not able to score 2 to 3 more goals in this match. The third reason is simply we just do not have a number 9. We don't have that clinical killer striker, and this problem that we are having is like the last piece of the puzzle for FC Barcelona. So what Quique Setien and Messi are doing right now at the moment with this team is absolutely phenomenal, because we are continuing to score goals without a real number 9. And I'm telling you guys right now, if we end up winning one title in this season without a number 9, I would give Quique Setien another full season to assemble his best version of FC Barcelona. But on a good note, we have officially graduated from the problem of creating chances. Not too long ago, we did have problems creating chances under Valverde, but now the stats are showing that we are a team that can create chances. We are a team that can find solutions. And if we look at the stats here, we have a total shots of 10, created chances 13, big chances 3, accurate passes 642, and pass successes 90%. So Barcelona is greatly improving. We have the right players, we have the right system to create chances and find solutions, and I am so proud of my team to be able to find these solutions and bring these types of results without a real number 9. So later, Betis did score their second goal, and like I said before, we did react back. We scored 2 goals back, scored by Busquets and Lenglet, thanks to Lionel Messi. Then later on in the match, Lenglet did receive his red card, and I have a love and hate relationship with Lenglet, because Lenglet did show in this game that he can sometimes be very vulnerable when playing from the back, and then later on he did score a header and then received a red card. So he does a good thing here and then a bad thing there, but this red card that he got could have cost us the game, and so we had to adjust from Lenglet's red card, and we converted into a 4-4-1. And I'm going to show you guys what that looked like here on this picture. We did have Busquets play that center back role. We could have used Araujo, but the main motive for Quique Setien not to use him was because he wanted a player that already had the rhythm of the game. This was a fast-paced game, and to throw in the Uruguayan in that position would have been a complete mess. And so that was a brilliant move from Quique Setien, a brilliant tactical move. And those little things that I noticed from Quique Setien is what I appreciate the most. So overall, at the end of this match, we do continue to struggle when we do come out from the back, but this is what Quique Setien wants to bring. What matters the most is that we got 3 points. We got a win that is not coming from the Camp Nou, so we cannot be mad that we are seeing improvements. We are improving, but it's coming slowly. We pressed as a collective, we created chances, and most importantly, FC Barcelona reacts when we are caught in situations like this. This was an important 3 points to gain. We know that Real Madrid is 3 points ahead of us, so we must be perfect. We deserve to win tonight also, compared to like the game that we played against Bilbao. Today we deserve to win. We were the better team. We weren't exceptionally better than Real Betis, but we were the better team. Even with the refs not calling these clear back-to-back fouls, we are still good enough to win. And I want to talk about the stats here. If we continue to go through this path and continue to excel in this form, I'm going to say something that I have never said in this video before. If we do continue to excel and continue to go in this form, I believe that Barcelona has a chance to win the UCL. They do have a shot. Now, we could play bad the next game, right? But if we continue to improve slowly from here and show signs why we are worthy to win the UCL, we do have a shot and we can compete with the best. The only thing that could probably stop FC Barcelona from winning a UCL will be because of the lack of finish. So now I want to move on to what Quique Setien said after the match, and this is what he said. I'm pleased with the team. We have to put the value on this game. There are things we could do better, but I am very happy with the team's attitude. I am very happy with the work we have done and the effort we have made. Little by little, we are growing. Now we have more time to improve in matches, which is true. We are improving little by little. We must be patient. We can't expect to have the best results tomorrow. So as long as we are in the right track, as long as we continue to win in games like this, we will become one of the best teams in Europe. And so where does this leave us in the table? We are still 3 points behind Real Madrid. We have 49 points. Real Madrid has 52. And if Real Madrid and Barcelona continue to win their La Liga games until El Clásico, that's only going to make El Clásico more intense, because once we do get to that point, Barcelona has to win. We can't have Real Madrid win us in that game knowing that we are 3 points behind. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this all unfolds. I cannot wait. Our next game will be on Saturday at the Camp Nou against Getafe. Getafe has been in their best form over the past 5 months. I cannot wait for that match too. So yeah, that's it for today's post-match review. Let me know what I missed. What stood out to you the most? This was an important 3 points. We are improving, and I'm going to say this again, we are improving, and I cannot wait to see what we can do next when we do play against Getafe. So again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.